Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to show you how to embed widgets into your ebook using both iBooks Author and using Bookry to download other widgets. In this example I'm going to be using the bio tapestry as an example of content that I would be adding within my ebook. So you should have your ebook open in iBooks Author, and then the next thing you should do is go to bookry.com. That's bookry.com. You'll see this page. You're going to click sign up and go through the sign up process. It's totally free. I'm going to log in since I've created an account already. It's very easy to do. Once you get here, you'll see the dashboard with all of this other information. We're going to skip that for now, and instead we're going to go to Author Tools and Widget Library. Once we're on the widget library, we'll be able to see all of the different widgets that we'll be able to use from Bookry. A lot of these are similar to what are available in iBooks Author. So let's look at iBooks Author very quickly. In iBooks Author, we can include a text box, different types of shapes, tables, charts, and we can choose which types of charts we would like to see, as well as other widgets. Once I'm on a page, I can insert widgets. So we can include a gallery, media from our computer. This is stuff that's saved on our hard drive and updated. Keynotes. This is similar to PowerPoint. It's Apple's version of PowerPoint. Review, so very quick one-question quizzes, interactive images, 3D images, a popover, scrolling sidebar, or other HTML documents. In Bookry, we can do a little bit more, such as guess the word games or before and afters, where you slide on a picture so you can see what something looks like before and after. You can include calculators if you're writing a math book, or other charts if you're writing a computer science book. There's a code viewer, etc., etc. You can see that there's a lot of widgets that you can include in here. Things for questionnaires and surveys, Flickr galleries, a Google map, and other applications. So since my book, and you can include YouTube videos. Now the one big difference between the media in iBooks Author, so if I click on media, I click there and go to media, if I have it already downloaded, a video I've created downloaded, and I can upload it right into the ebook. However, if I find a YouTube video like I will show you, you'll want to use this app. It's a little bit easier. Now, as you do create your ebooks, one item that you should be aware of is if you choose to use Bookry Widgets, there will be a watermark on your Bookry widget, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Therefore, if you want to use some of the features, I would like you to use some of the features in iBooks Author and some of the features in Bookry if you decide to use them. Now, in Bookry, it's very easy to use. Well, before we go to Bookry, the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to embed a picture. So you can see I have a bunch of text here. Now, again, don't worry about all this text. You don't have to understand it. But the easiest way to upload images is to open your folder. And you can see I've got a bunch of different images in my bio tapestry folder. And I'm just going to drag it in. And you can see it shows up very quickly. And I can resize it. Click on it, and I can resize my image. I can move my image around if I need to move it in. You'll notice that it also moves the text, so whenever I move it, it's going to affect how the text is and how it wraps around it. So it's very easy to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and get this nice and even in the little box area, and you can also use your arrow keys to move things down too, so it looks nice. There we go, that looks about even. We'll click off of it, and there we go. So it's very easy to put in an image. Literally just drag it from the folder on the desktop, put it right in. And you can see that it wraps around any of the text that you have. So if I wanted to write in any of this text, I could change whatever I wanted to say in there. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add video from YouTube through Bookry. So I've already taken the liberty of finding a video on the bio tapestry. It's an animated video. So in the video, it'll show you the bio tapestry, but instead of it just being static, you'll see the movement and the story being told through it. So you can see that people are moving. In Bookry, I'm going to Bookry, and I'm going to scroll down to the YouTube widget. And it's going to tell me that I need to download this widget. Now, I'm not downloading it to the computer just yet. But it's going to create the widget, then I'll download it. It says choose a book. You don't need to upload your ebook to Bookry at all. Just leave it in my test book. Okay, and for the widget name, I'm just going to name this whatever I want. So this is going, for this one, it's going to be the animated Bayou Tapestry. Just so I know, you can see the little item over here says this is only visible to you. It helps you identify widgets within your ebook, so it'll make your organization that much easier. And what I'm going to do here, again, animated Bayou Tapestry, and then I'll put the link in here. And I know that this starts really at about 8 seconds is when we start getting the glimpse. So I'm going to have it start at 8 seconds. And since I want my video to play all the way until the end of the video, let's just make sure. I want it to play to about, yeah, I'll have it play to the end. So I'll leave it blank. And I'll leave it on the default. Now, I'm going to not select show related YouTube videos because you never know what's going to show up for that area. So I would suggest leaving that blank. For the cover image, I can leave it as a YouTube image. This is going to show up in the widget and say, hey, you want to come and click me so it'll show a video. If you want to change it to an actual picture, you can do that. All you have to do is click select image and put it in, and it will do that. So I can show you both views. Once you're done, save it. This way it's in your library, and then you want to download the widget. So click on download widget, and you can see my widget has downloaded. Now I'm just going to go into iBooks Author. I'm going to, first thing you have to do is double click it to open the zip file, because it downloads it as a zip file. And then you get a little animated Bayou Tapestry widget tapestry.wdgt. Okay. If you double click it, it's going to try and install it on the Mac. So don't double click it. Instead, single click, hold, and just drag it in. And then you can move it around. You can see once again it will change depending on however the text is laid out. You'll also see I have a nice centering icon to show me when it's centered directly and how much space I have. So I'm going to have a little space there. Okay, and that's all there is to that. You can change the interactive stuff up here. So I can change this to video 1. And then this could be the animated Bayou Tapestry. And then a brief description down here. It's very easy. You don't have to have them in these little boxes. You can drag it over into the text area if you want. So, other widgets, as I will show you now. If I wanted to include a web browser, so I found this pretty cool website that allows you to create your own story with the Bayou Tapestry using images from it. So I'm going to actually use that in my book. So again, Author Tools, Widget Library. And we're going to go to, where is it? Browser. Here it is. Now keep in mind, some websites may not show up, so you'll have to be conscious of that. And this one's going to be Bayou Tapestry meme generator. I'm just going to actually copy that and put it down here with the widget title, so I know what it is. And then I'm going to take the URL, go back to Bookry, put it in here. You can choose to have it validate or not. I'm not going to have it validate. That just checks to make sure it is a website. I'm just going to leave it up as is, and we're not going to show loading dialog. Again, you can change the cover image if you would like, and it will show it. Otherwise, it doesn't have to. I'm going to save and wait for it to save it, and now I'm going to download it. And you'll see it gives me another zip file. So I just double click on the zip, it opens it. There's that. Go back to my iBooks, and now I'm going to take that widget and I'm just going to bring it into the book. And again, you can see that this shows up. I'll change this to web browser. Bayou Tapestry meme generator. Boom. Okay, and then you can put a description there. If I also wanted to include a quiz, I could include a short review session where I can have my question here. So the question will be, edit it down here, what did the people see as a sign of troubling times? Now I'll close that. I'll put it here. What did the people see to indicate troubling times? Answer 1 can be a comet, and that is the correct answer. The second one could be a witch, the light, and nothing at all. Now I can select which answer is the correct one. However, I'm going to leave it as the comet. And I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, so this will be my quiz. Make it a little bit smaller. And oops, sometimes you have to be a little careful with how you move things. So I've moved my title somewhere up to the side. Now I created a new page apparently. And that's all that there is to this, so I'm just going to move this over. And there we go. You can add other items. If you wanted an interactive item, you could as well, or the other keynotes. The review item gives you immediate feedback. So now I've got these 3 items, and you can go and play with the other ones if you would like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to preview this. So all I have to do is go up here and click the preview button, and it's going to ask me how I want to do that. I've already told it I want to use iBooks Author, which is on iBooks, which is installed on my computer and should be installed on the TTL. And when you go to iBooks, my bio tapestry book, a how-to guide. And I'm going to go to the beginning. So we have inserting media about the bio tapestry, which is my first page, and a reminder about the watermarks. So here's the image. This is as it would be shown on the ebook. So you can see our images there. If I wanted to have all the bullet points and everything, these would be there as well. And text, because I had a separate text page. Here's our video, and notice it says video. When I click on it, it opens up, and now it's connected to the internet. Here's our watermark that we will see, and then here's our YouTube video. So you can see that the YouTube video loads at 9 seconds, like I told it to, and it plays through, and you should be able to see the actual movement of the video. Once we're done with that, we'll just go up and click done. We'll go to the next page. Web browser, again, click it, it opens our meme generator. And you should be seeing the movement and the interactivity where I can click on start and actually use it and drag little guys in, and drag this guy in too, and I can play with it however I want. So I can have the hunter hunting, whatever these things are. And then when I'm done, just click done. Let's see, what did people see indicating troubling times? Was it a witch? Oh, nope, it wasn't a witch. How about the light? No. Was it a comet? Yes, the answer is a comet. And then I can go through my book furthermore. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me, brhoey@indiana.edu, or see me in my office hours or during class. As a reminder, my office hours are Wednesday, 3 to 4 p.m., and Thursday from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. Otherwise, I will see you in class. Good luck on your ebook, everybody.